What's up, YouTube? We've got a quick draft here from Kaldheim. I've only done one of these, so I'm not super familiar with the bots and what it is that they pick. Um, I'm interested for sure to see what it is and how they handle things. This is our pack one, pick one. We've got a pretty good mythic here, Halvar, God of Battle. Creatures you control are enchanted or equipped have double strike at the beginning of combat. At the beginning of each combat, you may attach target aura or equipment. Gosh, I cannot read. You may attach an aura or equipment attached to a creature. You may attach it to a creature you control, basically. It's worded weird. On the other side, Sword of the Realms, equipped creature gets +2/+0 and Vigilance. Whenever equipped creature dies, return it to its owner's hand. So, yeah, we want this, and we're going to be in a white aggressive shell for sure. If we can get Champion, Oracle, or Raptor on the wheel, we'll be very happy. Because we want to be white aggro, I think we want Champion here. Ox maybe will come back if we get some plows. That'll be nice. But I think we just want Champion. We want to pick cheap white creatures that are going to get in for just all of the damage. Master Scald or Breakneck Berserker, basically, is my thought here. And just keep carving white. Finn is good. Agar is good. There are other good cards in the pack, but I think it's just Master Scald. This wouldn't get back Halvar, because technically the card is Halvar's Sword is just on the back side. Valkyrie Sword over a Shimmerdrift Veil here. I talked about it a couple of times. Iron Verdict is good, but in an aggressive deck like we're going to be, we're usually the ones doing the beating down. We're usually the ones attacking, and so a lot of times your opponents will hold their creatures back, and they will play defense with them. And so it dealing damage to a tapped creature kind of doesn't do a whole heck of a lot for us. In an aggressive mirror, it's nice, or it can take out things like Svella, where it has a tap ability, but those are fairly niche scenarios, and so it's not at its strongest there. It's at its strongest when you're being attacked, when the other person is attacking you. And since we want to be the one doing the attacking, a lot of times people won't be attacking us back. We're seeing a ton of Ox. That's our third one already. I like the Cleric, but Firewalker just has so much upside. I think I take that even over Ravenwings. I think I'd go Firewalker, then Ravenwings, then the Cleric. Firewalker is just so good. I'm going to take the Braggart and see. We might just honestly end up mono white. And just not even have to worry about our mana. We can just be mono white and just go. I'm absolutely going to take this now. Because we have Halvar, this is excellent. It's basically a second copy of Halvar in our deck. And we want that. So Raptor and Oracle both wheel. I'll take Raptor. We will go Blast here. I love how fast these go. Because we probably are going to want to play that sword, I'm okay taking some red cards. But we want to be very white, splashing red. Maybe we're just going to be straight red-white again. Okay, maybe we're going to be straight red-white again. We could go white-green. Maja's so good as well. How many dwarfs do we have? 4. Ooh. Boy, this is tough, actually. This is super, super tough. I think Maja is a slightly better card. Wow, this is... yeah. Ruined Crown, Raptor, and Craven Hulk are all good. But it's between... Maja, I think, is strong enough that we might consider playing it, even if we do end up red-white. Just splashing that one green pip is not impossible, and extremely worth it. Take a Shepherd here. There's a lot of good stuff in this one as well. Raptor's good, Raider's good, Frostbite's good, Courser's good, Ravenwings is good, so we'll probably wheel something out of that pack. Something that we like. I think I'm on Provoke here. Well, maybe we take Turgid, because the Lantern is insane. Let's take Turgid and just see what happens. We're only ever playing Turgid for the Lantern side. Axguard Armory can get us auras and equipment, which we do have. Or we will have, I should say. Is it better than just Champion? Maybe. I think we can get another Champion later. Again, there's stuff in that pack that we'll wheel too. I would take Helm here, but Valkyrie. Easy Valkyrie there. Another Valkyrie would be great, but I want the tree line to be able to play Maja. Pick is what we need. Passing Raider hurts, but pick is what we need for sure. Rune of Speed is good. Give something haste. So Craven Hulk Wheels from our first pack. Pick 2. What's our creature count? 15. So I think I'm on Frostbite. Mob here. We're not going to play any of this stuff. Just take the uncommon for the collection building. More collection building. More collection building. I think it's Run Amok here. We're probably off Turgid at this point. Shieldmate for sure. Oof, what a pack. Provoke is good, Raptor's good, Seeker's good, Squash is good, Craven Hulk's good, Wings are good, Meadow. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in this pack that we would actively be happy with. Ruined Crown? How many runes do we have? Just the one? I don't think we want Svella. That's a little bit slow. We don't need another Tyrite Sword, because that just searches our library. If we could get it from our graveyard, that would be great. How many auras and equipments do we have? 3 equipment, 1 aura. Does that count the rune as well? Yeah. Is Run Amok better than Ruined Crown, is the question, basically. I think I'm on Ruined Crown, see if we can wheel Run Amok. Wow. What's our curve? 2 drops, we have 1. Oh, we have 1 2-drop. That's low. So I think we need to go cavalry. But Ravager would be excellent. Highland Forest also pretty much. I think I'm on Forest and we just play Maja. Turgrid's not going to be here. Hulk. So let's just go second rune. Courser would be nice. There's no way it makes it back to us. But I think if we want to play the rune, we play... Or if we want to play the crown, we have to. Let's do that. Story Seeker. Because we need 2s. Cleric or Rune of Might, actually. If we're going to be playing green for Maja. Runed Crown. Onto the battlefield attached. So we could take Rune of Mortality and only play it with... What's it called? Only search for it with the crown. Raven Wings or Run Amok. I think I like wings. We need 2s, so we'll take the cavalry. Play neither of those. And we wheel Run Amok, pick 15. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so it seems like you can do the thing in quick draft here. Rune of Mortality we're only ever going to search for with the crown. 1, 2, 3, 4 sources for Maja. I think we go down to 3. I think we cut Blast. Master Scald. I think we can cut that. $18 creatures. I think we can cut the Braggarts. This can basically be a 2. We almost want Sword of the Realms on 2 as well. We could trim a Craven Hulk. Maybe we trim the mob. Trim the Hulk if we play that as a 2. 4, 5, 6. This can be a 4. $13 lands? That's not right. We need more than that. 4, 5, 6, 7 white. 4, 5, 6 red. I think we had 1 of each. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7 with 3 green sources. Even 15 seems low. We're more red than we are white. But we need double white for Maja, double white for Shepherd, possibly double white for Halvar as well. How many auras and equipments do we have? Sword is 1, 2. We can trim Run Amok. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems like a lot. So we have 10 artifacts and enchantments. If you count the sword. Tyrite sword will help us cast Maja as well. So maybe we don't need any run-amucks. I think we want one. $15 land seems low, but with the land issues that we've been having, I'm okay with it for now. Considering all the ways that we're going to be able to draw cards, sort of. Firewalker gets us cards. Ruined Crown is a form of card advantage. Plus we have 1, 2, 3, 4 runes that get us cards. Those draw us a card every turn or every time we play it. Halvar's flip side is a form of card advantage. And even if we're low, pick makes treasures, sword makes treasures. So we need to cut 2 things. As far as removal, we have Frostbite. That's kind of it. Rune of Mortality, giving Death Touch. Just a Berserker. It's just a 3/2 haster. Because if these all draw us a card, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to draw cards. Possibly 5, depending on if the Rune of Mortality is in our hand, we're in trouble. Why does that have no text? Nothing has text. What the heck? Okay, well, luckily we know what these cards do. Does it? What the heck? Oh, there we go. So it's just that view? There we go. Is it a pup? I like putting equipments on the pup. They wear them really well with the first strike. Maybe it's too cute to... Maybe we only want 1 rune of speed. Try this. Let's see what happens.